Welcome to the O'Reilly Theatre at Belvedere College. My name is Gerry Foley. This theatre was provided to us by the generosity of parents past and present, and it has provided our students with some wonderful facilities. I want to share with you our vision for the future, and hopefully you will help support that vision by becoming part of our fundraising campaign. As I said, you're very welcome. COVID-19 taught us that there's a big difference between talking about resilience and being resilient. We also learned the value of school as a community, and anyone who ever said the future would be purely online has now fallen strangely silent, probably because they were homeschooling their children. Welcome to our presentation of some of the aspects of the future of this college and of our community, which will, with your support, become a reality. What do we want for our students? Well, we want them to be innovative problem solvers. We want them to be creative communicators. We want them to be critical thinkers, investigative explorers, versatile readers. We want them to be resourceful learners. We want them to be adaptive in problem solving, collaborative in their communication, and they need to have a digital fluency. What will the classrooms look like? Well, they will be very, very different, but yet the same. The difference is in the adaptive use of technology, where learners are co-authors of their learning experience and where they progress at a rate which is achieving their potential. But before we do any more, I'd invite you to have a look around the college. Tradition and innovation, that's the key, but that means change. Even Belvedere House, as you can see, had to change during the pandemic. It's undergone radical adaptation as we change for the needs to meet the students. Being willing to change means being willing to make mistakes, but also to learn from those mistakes. We've all certainly learned and adapted in terms of online learning. We've made more progress in a year than normally would have been made in 5 years. This drone footage shows that while there are some outstanding facilities in the college, we believe in showing it warts and all, as there are significant areas ready for improvement. The O'Reilly Theatre is not just a building. It is a place where many have discovered their passion, honed their skills, whether it was acting, public speaking, or the technical skills to go on to work in music or the performing arts industry. The empty stage will soon be filled again with enthusiastic young men. And those seats in the audience, hopefully you will be joining us. The empty ref equally represents the challenges of keeping a school open during the pandemic, and also the challenges of building a community. We fully appreciate how hard it has been, particularly for the first years, to develop friendships and to feel part of a vibrant community. You will have noticed on the way up the science labs that the posters on the walls show students involved in faith and service projects. This is not just tokenism, it's central to the experience of our students. We believe the students should be co-producers and collaborators of their own learning experience, and we aim to create an environment which responds directly to the diverse needs of the individual. This includes providing exceptional educational experiences that go beyond the confines of the classroom, including not only a thriving and comprehensive program of co-curricular and sporting activities, but also through socially responsible activities and the faith and service program. If you haven't got vertigo from the footage, you will see we've used our roof spaces for running tracks and a training pad. We also expanded the urban farm, and we have plans to develop this area further. This is the old Finlay building, and then it moves into the new art facility. all showing adaptation and change. The chapel is at the very heart of the college, a place where we gather for so many different occasions, from celebrating the achievements in the award ceremony to praying and reflecting, particularly during times of sadness and bereavement. In 2013, we launched our Advancing Excellence campaign. In the master plan, phase 1, in addition to the ongoing maintenance around the college, we completed the construction of the award-winning urban farm, home economics classroom, new learning and a library, 4G weather all pitch and Distillery Road. We launched phase 2 in 2017, and so far we've completed the construction of a brand new IT suite, new student catering facilities in the junior house, which you'll see at the end, called the Old Ref, the refurbishment of the Cabra Pavilion, the new Cabra Annex, the refurbishment of the gym, the art room and extension. We're now in the second stage of phase 2, ending in 2022. We've completely refurbished our swimming pool, which will provide an enhanced facility for our students and continue to be a crucial part of our facilities used by the local community. The pool, like the rest of the college facilities, allows us to secure additional income, helping to keep the fees down. You will notice in the film was created by talented past pupils. They rightly point out that our community is created for and by our community.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Father Paddy Greene. I'm rector here in Belvedere College, and I'm delighted to greet you this evening with our headmaster, Mr. Gerry Foley. And I just wanted to make the point that the history of Belvedere is a history of support and encouragement between parents and pupils and past pupils and the Jesuit order. And that's one of the reasons that we've remained a fee-paying school, is that it gives us freedom and independence to ensure that we engage with our mission to be a school where academic excellence is balanced with the moral, spiritual, and cultural and physical and even emotional development of our students. And going right back to our very beginnings, Belvedere House, which is the kind of kernel of the whole college campus, was purchased in 1841. We had begun the school around the corner on Hardwick Street in 1832. And then the house, Belvedere House, which was the townhouse of Lord Belvedere from Mullingar, came on the market because the Act of Union had abolished the Irish House of Commons there in College Green, and all the MPs were now going to London. So Lord Mullingar, Lord Belvedere rather, had no more use for his townhouse. It came on the market, and fortuitously, at that stage, one of the Jesuits, Father Charles Young, received a legacy from one of his relatives, which was enough to buy the house. So that bit of providence marked the beginning of us here in Belvedere, and it's remained with us ever since. We have received support and encouragement right through the years to make the necessary changes that we always aspire to have, and the very best facilities for our students. So we're committed all the time to investing and modernizing the college. Now, school fees do not cover the development of the school buildings and new possibilities and facilities that we want to bring into being. And many of our existing facilities were built in a different era, and so there's the constant need to update and modernize them. So in order to continue our long tradition into the future, it's imperative that we seek support for the further development of our facilities so as they're able to match our ambition for our pupils. And many of these, in fact, most of these facilities that we have in the college are the result of the generosity of parents and past pupils and the Jesuit order in Ireland. Recent examples would include the state-of-the-art facilities such as the O'Reilly Theatre, from which I'm speaking at present, the award-winning urban farm on the roof of the college, and our 4G all-weather pitch at Distillery Road. Indeed, looking at some of the pictures now on this next slide, we see some of your bright sons enjoying some of those facilities that have been made available in the recent past. And all these developments have had a transformative impact upon the opportunities available to all our students. And all of this, as I said before, is made possible by your very generous support. I'd like to say a few words to you about our social diversity program, which we have here in the college. It was established about 30 years ago in 1988, and it was an effort on behalf of the college to be more socially inclusive. The basis for the program at Belvedere is to offer a 6-year secondary school Jesuit education to students who could not otherwise attend the college due to both financial and social barriers. Now, the fees which you pay at present to the college do not in any way support the social diversity program. That is all supported by fundraising, which goes on all the time with parents and past pupils and with the Jesuit Province in Ireland. Now, we're very proud of our social diversity program, and its success is tangible. An independent evaluation of the program showed that 99% of our SDP students complete their secondary education. 3/4 progress to third level education, and 1/4 continue on to postgraduate studies. So the funding of the social diversity program is an ongoing challenge for all of us. We rely upon the generosity of a wide range of donors, including you, our current parents, past pupils, local businesses, and friends of the college, including the Jesuits in Ireland. Without their support, we simply could not sustain the social diversity program. And now I'd like you to listen to some of the students from that program as they speak to you. Thank you.
My name is Franco Mario Prutianu. I'm currently studying pharmacy at RCSI. My parents originally come from Romania. My parents never actually did their leaving cert or anything like that equivalent to it. Myself and my younger brother were the first to go to college, and I'd never been able to afford Belvedere College ever at all. And because of the social diversity program, it's why I'm here. And I'm really glad I am, yeah.
My name's Derek Shervy. I'm a first year student in DCU and I'm studying economics, politics and law. Where I'm from, I don't think there would have been as many people going to college. I remember on the first day in induction day, our year head at the time, Mr. Rogan, he drilled the word respect into us. So firstly, there was a fundamental of respect.
The teachers actually care in that school, which is amazing. Your friends also, they kind of instill confidence in you a lot. And when I started in first year, I was very shy. I like to say I'm pretty extroverted now. The big word that comes up to me is family. The whole school's like one gigantic family. It's kind of weird to think about it considering there's like 1,007 students in it.
All the teachers, like you could have personal chats with them and your confidence levels would just go up and up and up. So by the time you leave in sixth year, you wouldn't care what anybody would think about you in a negative or even positive aspect. You're your own man when you leave.
The new building is a fantastic facility. We have no plans to expand our student number and every plan to enhance our facilities for the existing students. The ground floor level will improve access and connectivity to the O'Reilly Theatre and provide a safer, more secure access to the swimming pool, car parking and bicycles. The first floor will provide a 200 square metre state-of-the-art rehearsal room with fair-faced polished concrete walls and floors, acoustic panelling ceilings and spring floors, and a drama room. The second floor has 3 music suites, 3 practice and state-of-the-art technical room for the most up-to-date software, including second-generation Apple Tower for each individual to work on. Across the 3rd and 4th floors, we have access to a further 10 new classrooms, all of which are 62 square metres compared to the DES average size of 52 square metres. We will use the 5th floor and roof terrace of the building to expand the urban farm and to develop a project planning area. We use the facilities that offers Belvedere students an innovative, high-spec urban science and agricultural learning space that is unrivaled in second-level schools in Europe. Just a few years ago, the urban farm has become established as a pioneering example of how environmental sustainability can be practiced by the boys as young as 12. It's seamlessly integrated into subjects such as science, agricultural science, business, art and home economics. With a project area of just 42 square metres, the current space is no longer fit for purpose, in spite of the fact that it is an effective facility. Current and future engagement with the project requires both increased farm capacity and the workspace for larger numbers of students. In addition to facilitating the engagement with the school community, and a number of local schools are also involved in the school's excellence programme, where they develop urban farms in cooperation with us. This position will position Belvedere Farm as a local, national and international hub for developing project-based learning approaches to sustainability in education. The space will be focused on producing sustainable food using advanced urban agricultural technologies. The chamber will have floor space of 115 square metres, but a significantly larger growing area by using vertical agricultural techniques. It will be fully climate controlled and incorporate a wide variety of technology. The space will include a state-of-the-art aquaponics system, and more importantly, however, the students will be responsible for maintaining the balance in a natural ecosystem at the heart of Dublin city centre and promoting sustainability in food production as a key challenge facing their generation. This space is a 58 square metre multifunction classroom space that will promote a student-centred project-based learning approach to teaching and learning. The multifunction space will facilitate subjects such as home economics, science, agricultural science, business and IT. Students will learn how to apply their learning across subjects. And this research will be targeted at national competitions in science, technology and engineering. The space will also accommodate workshops with external partners to be a creative space for students and teachers to engage independently on the farm project. In the apiary, you see the third main space of the new development is a purpose-built teaching apiary on an accessible external roof. The Belvedere Bee Honey project has been a huge success since the first colonies were introduced to the school in 2015. In the new space, individual students will be able to get their hands-on experience with the bees, whilst engagement with larger groups will be facilitated by incorporating a built-in observation window, fully glazed, which will allow the students to study and observe bees and beekeepers at work. Whilst urban beekeeping is becoming more common in cities around the world, this new purpose-built teaching apiary will be unique and the first of its kind. Sometimes it's difficult to imagine what an unfinished building will look like. Therefore, I'd invite you to do the virtual walk around of our new building in Temple Street. It gives you some sense of what a wonderful facility it will be. As you can see, our first master plan began over 20 years ago. We spent 30 million building facilities, including the O'Reilly Theatre, the Science and Technology block. At the end of this academic year, we will have spent 25 million developing our current master plan. And we won't stop there. We are a community that is constantly evolving and looking for the best way to serve our students. Our next master plan will see us upgrading the older part of our facilities and buildings. But investment is needed. Our goal is to raise 5 million over the next 3 years. 4 million for capital investment and 1 million for the social diversity programme. In 2019 and 20, we set a target of 1 million. However, our plans were significantly impacted by COVID-19 and we reached just 61% of our target. This year, while we have reduced our target to 600,000, we need your help to achieve this target. Our plans to develop the college and improve our facilities for the benefit of current and future students will only be achieved with your support. So who will be asked? We're approaching various groups for support. For the social diversity programme, our past pupils and corporate social responsibility programmes are hugely supportive. However, these CSR programmes don't give money for facilities. We therefore rely on parents to support our building plan. The school fees cover many of the expenses of the college, but they do not cover any of the building. We need your support to cover those costs if we are to complete our master plan. Our objective is to have state-of-the-art facilities for all of our students so that they are nurtured and encouraged to develop their talents to the full. So the campaign update. We're delighted to say that 8.3 million has been pledged in support since 2013. Due to the effects of COVID-19, we significantly reduced, as I said, our fundraising target for this year to 600. But we're delighted to say that we've reached 480,000 so far. It's a good, strong start, and despite all the challenges of COVID-19, I'd like to thank those that have been so generous in supporting us. The commitment of the wider community of parents, past pupils, friends of the college enables us to provide the present facilities that your son enjoys. This year we need another 120,000 to reach the important goal. That would leave us in a very strong position to continue the development of the college. Such support from parents and past pupils is why we have such outstanding facilities in the college and a new wonderful facility about to reach completion. So you're in the unique position of being asked to help us provide facilities for which your son will enjoy. I and Father Paddy and his predecessor, Father Gerry asked and received funds from your predecessors, from previous parents and previous past pupils. Without their support, your son wouldn't enjoy the facilities he enjoys today. Building on over 180 years of educating young men, our education focuses on the holistic development of our students and provides them with the skills to be adaptable, flexible, resilient, and they will certainly need those to thrive in an ever-changing world. So how can you support this program? We don't know what you can contribute, but we do know we need long-term commitments at levels such as these. A donation of €58 a month would mean a gift to the college of 6,000 over 6 years. As I said, what we depend on is your generosity and a willingness to give to your capability. We ask you to make a pledge or a donation to these levels and to consider this. As a member of the Belvedere community, we need your support if this is going to be successful. We sincerely believe that the support from people like you, that Belvedere College can and will continue to make a real difference to the lives of young men. You will receive an information pack from our development manager, Roisin, and she'll be in touch with you and follow up with you on the phone over the coming week. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in contact with her. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this presentation. I do hope it encourages you to contribute, because we need your support. As the Irish phrase says, Ní neart go chur le chéile. Our community depends on all of us contributing so that each and every child benefits in the school. Thank you very much.
Here, you have the opportunity to be anything. Anything you could ever think of. Anything you could ever imagine. Here is a new beginning. When you pass through our doors, a world of opportunity awaits. The chance to find yourself and become a better person than you ever thought possible. In Belvedere, you will learn to strive for excellence. And the people you meet will become brothers for life. We uphold the Jesuit ethos to be innovators, trailblazers, and creators. Here, we push the boundaries and engage your curiosity. Our campus is full of cutting-edge technology and unique facilities, so no matter what your passion is, you'll find something here that excites you. Magnanimous in victory, gracious in defeat, we see failure as a part of life, a learning experience, so next time, we dig deep and come back stronger. We strive to allow people to find their voice, to listen to all sides, and to understand the opinions of others. Come as you are, everybody has something to offer. You'll be invited to express yourself and encouraged to grow and help to become the man you want to be. Here, there is room for everyone, performers, technicians, builders and musicians. There is a skill for everyone to take into the world. Throughout your time in Belvedere, you will also be invited to reflect and examine your faith in a supportive environment. You will be educated academically and spiritually, becoming well-rounded human beings. The holistic education you will receive serves not only your mind, but your soul. Jesuits have always been pioneers of education, always encouraging students to question the status quo. As such, in Belvedere, we do not lose touch with the world around us. From first year, we adopt the crucial ethos of men for others in everything we do. We are challenged to use our gifts to improve the lives of others and craft a more just future. They told me I could be anything here. Give us the boy and we'll make you the man.